here Taiwan is a beautiful place. We have a lot of kind of weather type. We have a subculture, subtropical and tropical climate. So and we have a low level and high level climate. Yeah. So yeah, lowland and highland. So we could do a lot of research in different places. Yes. And here this figure is our in front of to our company, Taiwan City Truland Propagation Station. So what we're doing is focus on seed and seedling and doing any research about improvement, variety, and propagation of good variety. So we are Institute for Research and Production on Seed and Seedling, which is quite different from other agriculture research institutes in Taiwan. Okay. We have two stations. One is in the middle of Taiwan, subtropic weather, headquarters here. Here. Xinshe, Taichung. And another one is located on the Pingtung, the south of Taiwan here. And we do cocoa. Yeah.
It's a new crop in Taiwan. Very popular.
Yes.
And won the global award.
Yes. So I'm from here. So different weather, different temperature. We have a lot of crop to do the research. And I must emphasize this project. We held the Xinshe Festival, Sea Flowers Festival in November. So remember, if you have the chance to come to Taiwan, focus on November. We held this festival. Yes. November. 3 weeks in Xinshe. Okay, this is our team. Yes, this is our director, and yes, is our co-worker here. Looks like professional. Maybe you can take photo like this. Okay, so we belong to government. We are government staff, so we have the mission to. We have the value to focus, to promote our work. So we need to provide seed and seedling test surveys, and we supply excellent seedling, and we provide a consulting service for the farmers. And we want to implement policies of government. We want to in line with expectation with our seedling and seed farmer, and we set up a lot of standard operation standard like pathogen detection standard or GMO detect GMO detect method. Yes, we also in line with international standards. We exchange the method with Japan and Australia to meet the same level in detection level. I belong to this. This is the organization of TSIBS. So we have different sections, like a propagation technology section, which I belong to. I belong to this propagation section. And we have seed and seedling managing section. Alice.
My friend is the
is a director of this section. Yes. We also have a plant breeding variety protection section, which we held DUS and variety rights service here. And we have a biotechnology section. And we set up a lot of detection protocol in this section. And this is for farmer service, technical service section. And we produce a lot of seed, foundation seed in research farm. And here is the Pingtung Seed and Seedling Research Center. I just mentioned before, focus on tropical crop. Okay, this is me. And today I'd like to focus on what we're doing in Taiwan about seed and seedling production management and certification system. Because the seed is very important right now because seed exchange frequency is very high. So if you control the seed, you control the world. Yeah. So because the seed market is concentrate to few country and few company. So you need to know how to compete with this company or be part of them. If you cannot compete with them, be part of them, supply them good quality seed, and you can earn money from the world. Yeah. And demand for food is driven by population growth and raising calorie consumption. The number of people is it's increased so crazy. So the demand for food is also need right now. Okay, so food from the crop from seed. So seed is very important. And here is the structure of seed and seed propagation system. It depends on different strategy or the characteristics. So first, you need breeder will choose the variety you want. Depends on the morphology, and so you choose one variety here, and you depends on the character. Yes. So you will choose the way you do propagation, like seedling or seed. And after you choose one pipeline, you need to follow the pipeline to find the best way to propagate. So seed, you need to do the seed collection, and sometimes you use seed as a product. Sometimes you use seed to produce seedling, just like plug system. And some crop you use like seedling, and you will use tissue culture to propagate them, or use using cartilage or grafting to propagate in the nursery, just like a fruit tree seedling. And in my section, we focus on tissue culture seedling, and we also do the specific pathogen-free seedling propagation. And here is the certificate program for seed. When you read the paper or article, journal, you will see a lot of things, terms, yeah, specific term like breeder seed, breeder seed, breeder seed, or foundation seed. And different companies or different systems name their own specific term. So you need to know the definition of property in different. Can I see my arrow here? Okay. So know the degree of your seed is very important. So breeder seed is produced only in a small amount. You need very concentrated to produce them, and it's under the control of the plant breeder. And you plant these breeder seed to produce foundation seed. And second one is foundation seed, also available in limited amount, and you multiply from breeder seed, and you plant it to produce registered seed. And after registered seed, the amount is getting bigger. The seed source of growers of certificate seed, and you under the control of the registered seed producers, and the progeny of either breeders or foundation seed. And the fourth one is certified seed, available in large quantity and sold to farmer for general crop production. It's genetic identity and purity. Yes, so it's very important to sow very good purity and identity in seed. Okay, so seed or seedling, you have different stage for each level. Yeah. Okay. So just see the seed when we collect one good variety and you want the characteristic, and we do the pathogen detection first. Yes, and if you have positive reaction, you need to eliminate it of pathogen. Either use chemotherapy, thermotherapy, or critical preservation. Have you familiar with? Yes, so it's very famous in Japan right now. Okay, so after this treatment, you will do the pathogen detection again. Finally, you got the negative reactions material. So depends on different stage level. You can go foundation seeds, registered seeds, and do the pathogen detection again. From here to here, at least we did 3 times detection. Yes. So here it just looks sometimes people will say 1 year you check 4 times because spring, summer, fall, winter, the virus can the titer of virus higher, lower, higher, lower. So in different season you will detect 4 times in one year. And with vegetative reproduction, you will set up monostock and doing pathogen detection. And once you got the negative reaction, you enter the propagation stock. Yes. And we doing pathogen detection like 4 times per year in propagation stock. So when we got order from the farmers, we will procedure the production protocol. Yes, and we try to make some routine flask. And this here is the routine pathogen detection, like season detection. And sometimes we'll evaluate of tissue culture variety to make sure the variety correctly is still uniform. Yeah. And to go to the demonstrate cultivation and also do pathogen detection. Maybe you just use the eyes, snake eyes. And then it depends on different kinds of crop. Like lily is flower bud. This is like potato. We have different kind of stage. Basic seed we call generation 1, foundation seed we call generation 2, registered seed we call generation 3rd, and certified generation 4th. Seedling G1, G2, G3 like strawberry, we use runner to propagate the seedling. So we give them a specific term to mark them. They are G1 seedling, G2 seedling, G3 seedling, and different level have different treatment equipment. Yeah, and inspection frequency also different. We have guys to produce seed. What we do is build the plant pathogen detection service platform. Once they provide a seed or seedling, and I will use all this stuff to detect the pathogen from traditional cultural method, like bacteria, fungus. And once we found some we never met before pathogen. We will do pathogenicity test to make sure they are really pathogen. And we also have physiological and biochemical test like a biolog test for bacteria. We produce our own serum to do the serological method like ELISA, direct ELISA, indirect ELISA. And right now we are focused on molecular biological method, real-time PCR, biochip, or next generation sequencing, such as. And we not only set up the detection method, we standardization of pathogen detection method because stable the detections is very it's very important to make sure every reaction is correct. Not it's right or not right. It's right or wrong. We need to make sure every report we issue is correct. So we need to standardization this detection method. So here is the detection service we have right now to provide farmers this service. Serological method and nucleic acid analysis is the common service for farmers. Right now we already set up the biochip system for tomato seed. Yeah, we can detect bacteria, fungus, virus, viroid in the same chip. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, for tomato and potato. Yeah, we have two kind of biochip used right now. So propagation detection is equal important. Yeah, if you only have propagation, yeah, you only produce seedling. And once you have detection system, you produce quality. I mean, the quality is pathogen-free quality, not good morphology quality. So it's in Honduras. The one mission in Honduras, they asked me how you define healthy seedling. What's your opinion? What is healthy for you? The meaning of healthy.
The meaning of healthy.
Healthy seedling.
Healthy seedling. เข้าใจว่ายังไง
What's your
แลกเปลี่ยนกันเนาะคุยสนุก
people healthy?
Happy.
Yeah, but healthy is a condition. Yeah. So right now we prefer to say pathogen-free seedling, pathogen-free seedling. But you cannot be evaluate from all the pathogen. So we will say specific pathogen-free seedling. But farmer cannot understand what is SPF. Yeah. So we just say healthy seedling. But healthy seedling doesn't mean it's strong seedling. So we have to talk a lot to them to protect their healthy seedling. But yeah, because they think healthy seedling is strong seedling. No, they just without pathogen. They still very tender, very fresh. Yeah. So once you start the healthy seedling system, you may write down the healthy seedling definition for farmer, for yourself. And sometimes producer will ask detector, is this seed health or not? It's quite strange because farmer, producer, they observe their seedling every day. Detection like us just saw them once or twice. I think like procedure detection, we detect our calla lily every 3 months. Yeah, we just sold it 3 months. Once time in 3 months. But the producer observe them every month because they propagation there each month. So it's very important to communicate between producer and detector. Something you find different, they need to communicate with each other. The problem will be observed immediately. Otherwise, once the detector found the problem from the jail artificial result, we cannot trace back when the problem happened. So, produce and detective must stand in the line. Yeah. Work like a team. Yes. Okay. So, go back to our section. Actually, I was in propagation technology. The big center in our section is tissue culture lab. So, us. Yeah, you went to our tissue culture lab before.
ครับเคยไปแล้วครับ
Yeah, yes. And so I will focus on the pathogen test platform because I'm detector. Yeah, we have 2 systems in our station. One is Tough Laboratory. Have you ever heard ISO 17025?
I little bit wonder.
Yes.
No, it's not in your lectures. I wonder in our side that your lecture is to be fruitful for the pest control. น่าเสียดายไม่มาออดเต้ชวนนักข่าวมาไหมเนี่ย Okay, it's okay.
So I will tell you this lab, what they're doing right now. And first lab is TAF laboratory in biotechnology section. And this laboratory has been accredited with ISO 17025. Yeah, it's international rules. Yeah, but this accredited was by Taiwan Accreditation Foundation since July 2008. And the major inspection tests or TAF lab are GMO and plant pathogens. And this is certificate of TAF lab. And you can see we're doing a GMO detection and plant pathogen detection. And right now we already set up a least pathogen detection protocol at TF lab, like virus, CGMMB, CMV, and potato virus like PLRV, PBS, PBX, PBY, and the cowpea virus, CMV, BLCMV, and BLCMV. And we have some problem with indirect ELISA with CMV, but we have no problem with PCR, RT-PCR to detect CMV. Okay. We also set up Cymbidium, mosaic virus, and Odontoglossum virus on OPDACR. And we set up DSMV and TUMV on Canalini. So, yes. And we have set up tomato mosaic virus detection with seed. And also have some bacterial detection method like Pseudomonas and Acidophorus, which were very important for seed export to other countries. And quarantine staffs can sample the seed from the company and then transfer the seed to our lab to ask the pathogen detection service. And after detection, we will give the report. and the government staff can
ถ้ามะเขือเทศเขาจะ
according the
มะเขือเทศ
report
เนาะ
to
เป็นไหมล่ะ
issue the quality
โท
report.
มัโท
So the seed product can expert to oversee it soon as possible. And secondary lab is in our company is ESTA seed testing laboratory. It's they also follow the rules ISO 17025. Yes. And seed and seed management section has been responsible this time. This lab was the first one in Taiwan. Okay. So and transferred to our section in 2017. And the items are determination of moisture content, purity analysis, and germination, etc. And right now we add the pathogen detection. Yes. And yes, so right now we provide service on seed healthy testing. This is the structure of seed testing of ISTA standard rules. So they start from determine the seed lot and sampling and register to the platform and separation to detect purity and moisture content and the weight determination. And then to get the report. And finally the part is the seed healthy testing. And right now we have set up the fungus, virus, bacteria in ISTA rules, follow the ISTA rule.
ที่เป็น